Welcome. You've got dads.
I think it's working now. Yeah, I unplugged my camera and my mic because I was trying to plug something else in, and then they both were like, "Let's not have it." So, yep. Yep. I got it. I got it. So we're cock blocking Robert. That's all I was talking about. How much I like absolutely detest this man. Oh my god. And Craig's got a bottle of white wine in his hand. This is going to be an interesting night because, like, Craig is end goal and Robert's like, we've already done this and I can't stand him.
Dude!
I'm also glad to see you, Craig. Classy of you to bring wine. What am I bringing? I don't think I'm bringing anything. It's not even wine. Sparkling apple cider. He has a wine cellar? Why didn't I see this? During our sort of date, why did Robert not show me anything? I guess, to be fair, he did, like, kick me out 5 minutes after I woke up, so... He doesn't really care. I can never tell anything that he's saying, if it's right or wrong, good or bad. Robert's an enigma, and I don't like that. I don't like enigmas. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. What is this? I hate this dialogue. It's like it was written on, like, Wattpad. Does Robert know how to cook? That's a great question. I mean, he invited us over to dinner, so I'm assuming. Or iron his shirts. He doesn't know how to cook or iron. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those first two things. He doesn't know how to shave. I really don't like Robert. My character doesn't even like Robert. Why did I sleep with him? A hot dog from a trash. This man is a trash can. Robert is a trash can. I want to throw him away. It was at the very top. That doesn't make it better just because it was at the top. He ate a hot dog out of a trash can. In his defense, he's definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Why are we even going over to dinner at his place? It sounds like we don't even like him. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. No, eating out of the trash is not the move. Okay, but this background is definitely the background for, like, like, shopping area and not just, like, our cul-de-sac. So, where does Robert live? Is he even a cul-de-sac dad? I have my doubts. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door. When did he get a dog? Literally, wasn't here the last time. 1 second. Wow, he's polite enough to yell that he's not going to be able to get it right away. If he's the one making barking noises in there... What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? I have major concerns about that. Why would Craig say this? This really is a Wattpad story. I mean, my daughter is a horse girl who writes 7 volumes for Sir Horsington. This is a Wattpad. We're not even inside
Nice.
yet. Look at him. He looks pretty stunned. Oh. He's trying to play it cool, though. This is gonna be weird. Of course it is. Oh, God. This is where it gets weird. Didn't know you'd be tagging along. Craig, you should have said something. You should have mentioned this. Yeah, literally. I can leave if it's
Nice.
not. Nice. No. It's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. Do you have a dog in there, though? Or were, like, you barking? See, this living room? What are these boomerangs? Already have caught my attention. Is he Captain Boomerang secretly? Probably. He's got cacti on his table, and look at this, like, mini bar behind Craig. It's just full. It's full. We saw his bedroom. That was enough of a mini bar, you know? And there's just clothes everywhere. Like, he planned on having Craig over, but then, like, it's just a mess. There's a dog lead over here. You guys can't see it because it's, like, behind me, but it's, like, down beneath this table. But there's, like, a dog lead and a dog bed. So this man has a dog now. Why does Craig still have his phone on his arm? Like, bruh, you can just put it in your pocket when you're not, like, on a jog. A lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. No, thank you. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. It is a nice record player. That's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. Where was she before? I'm still not on board with this dog. He's got a nice TV, though. I rescued her from a dogfighting rink? I'm not sure. I mean, I believe it, but, like, was it out of the kindness of your own heart? You care more about Robert is the kind of person that cares more about animals than other people. That's fair. That's fair. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. That's ridiculous. We make eye contact. Of course, Craig and I make eye contact. He's my husband. Oh, okay.
Oh.
But, I gotta go finish dinner. Okay. Presumably to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers. Oh, he's whispering in my ear again. Was the dogfighting thing real, or was he kidding? I mean, it's Robert, so we'll never know.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, either. Did he make up that word? Probably. Until I have Osobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. I mean, I have no idea what it is. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. It's a whole mess. There's a gym bag, a ball. I don't even know. Is it like a flip-flop? No, I guess it's just a shoe. It's just drawn weird. Are we about to get sawed? Probably. Human centipede? Definitely. Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans. Does Craig believe that Robert was gonna kill him? Why do you keep coming back to dinner at his house, Craig? I have concerns for your safety. His murder plans. This is so weird.
Oh.
Carrying 3 paper plates. Robert doesn't own any dishes. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Are we just gonna eat at this coffee table right here? Robert, you don't even have a table? I don't have a dining table! I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them, so we're eating here. Why don't you have what do you not trust about a dining table? What is wrong with a dining table?
Hey.
What, are they suspicious? Because they've got, like, extra leaves and things like that? I also don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Because you're not a real person, Robert. Did you know that you're in a video game? It's very meta of you being aware of that. I don't like it. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think there might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Hey.
Oh my god. I take another bite. What is this? We're not playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders yet. That's next on the docket. But we've got a lot of food connoisseurism here. The meat is so tender, and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. This is really incredible. You cooked this? There's a pregnant pause. A pregnant pause. As Robert formulates a response, like it's weird to get a compliment from me. I mean, I have been avoiding him, and he's definitely picked up on that. The last time we saw Craig was what? When he was pretending to be Mr. Vega's son's father. We're still not sure if he actually is, because we have yet to see a child out of him. I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant. No, this man knew we were joking about him eating out of the trash before we got here. I hate him. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I do gag. Craig looks wary, but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. This man, I love Craig so much. Look his little shocked face. Just... Oh. Glad you like it. Craig does not believe the dumpster story, but I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50. I think he still pulled it out of a dumpster. Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. He's probably not. After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hotels, hostels, wherever, totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrap together some cash.
Hey.
I don't know about this man. Every time he opens his mouth, it's something else. One night I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. That I believe.
Hey.
I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. That I also believe. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Ma's side. I don't like that. Ma.
Hey.
Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? I also kind of believe he probably would have done those things. Robert's an enigma still. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I don't like him. Don't think I want to pursue any more dates with him, that's for sure. I already slept with him. Anyway, I still have to cook. I don't know what's real anymore. See, we can't make good conversation. I feel like I wouldn't be able to give Robert an actual relationship. Not that he would give me a real relationship, but I just feel like he's just got too much. I just don't know what he's talking about ever. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kind of don't care. Plus, Robert's actually talking to me like we're two people in the same room, which I guess is nice. That's amazing. We have different teams for the sport that we're into. I forgot about that. Obviously, we can't date. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. Craig, haven't you come over for dinner before? Isn't that what you said? That's why you wanted me to come over? Because you were like, it's been weird before. What did he make before? I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. Paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. I mean, is it bad if I ask for seconds? No problem. Save some room for dessert. I made lemon berry savrin. I don't know what that is. I'm too uncultured for this game, I guess. Why aren't you just full of surprises? Say it. Surprises. Craig looks over at me. Surprises. I hate this game. Look at his cheesy little grin. Robert winks. Oh, he's just extendedly blinking here. You bet I am.
Oh.
You can come over for dinner anytime.
Hey.
Hey, Craig. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see him single me out like that and be like, not you though? He hates me. I don't like him, but I don't want him to hate me. I'm gonna go get seconds. Craig cannot handle confrontation. Me too. After consuming way more of this than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever savrin is, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Something tells me he's not going to follow through with on that. I think it's the sweat drop up here that tells me that he's not going to follow through with that. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here. Especially if that Oso Busco is... Well, I have no idea how to say it. It's too late. We'll never know. It's got risotto.
You've got
I
dads.
do have dads. Okay. Let's check this out. Craig's got 1 heart. Matt has 0 hearts. Yep. Brian has 1. Yeah, Brian has 1. Robert has 0. Yep. Okay. Just tallying up where we're at. Damien's 1. Okay. Hugo should be 1. Yes. Nice. And Joseph is 1. I think it's time to hit Matt up. Because I feel like that's the next dad that doesn't have a heart. Don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans. Good dad tip. Why am I putting all the effort out here, too? I guess Craig just messaged me. We should definitely hang out soon if you're free later. Didn't I do this before? And you invited me somewhere. Didn't we do this before? I feel like I messaged Matt. Maybe I thought I was going to. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come? Don't ask what's a Soundgarden. I look so stupid. Ugh. It's a concert venue, but also a band that's a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh god. I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? I'm definitely not. Well, I'm thinking another message pops up. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Pop punk rock band. Wow. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. I hate this game and its dialogue. Whatever, let's get out of my comfort zone. I would never say that in real life. I didn't even see the last message. I log off of Dad Book and think for a second, wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? It doesn't really matter. I had a mullet back then. Oh god. Oh god. Other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. How did anybody survive the 80s? What do you even do at concerts? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. That is the least cool thing I could do, but okay. They have to supplement because you don't actually have a job, so they can't be like, oh, you go work and stuff like that. No, they're like, you pace and think about how cool you are. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. What are you doing? Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. She just materialized. She didn't even slide in. Like, usually they, like, slide in. She didn't even slide in. She was like, nah, I'm just here. Instant transmission through the door. How do I be cool? No, she's gonna tear you to shreds. Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. Instantly. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget that. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. You know, Amanda's got the energy. Sometimes I wish I had, but most of the time, I wish I didn't have. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings of you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Were they kissing each other? You're telling me not only is Amanda horse girl extraordinaire, she's also into like boy bands, probably K bands, like Korean boy bands, and like J-pop bands, and she's definitely, if she's written the epic of Sir Horsington, can we reasonably assume that she's also one of those girls that wrote like BL on Wattpad and just like that's what she does. I'm gonna assume it. She's my daughter. I'm gonna assume that. You didn't even find the good stuff. The good stuff being the Wattpad fan fictions about them kissing and doing much more. Amanda. I hate this game. I hate this game. Why is it doing this to me? If you remember that, just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. I don't think so. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Like DIY gutter punk, trash, straight edge. Come on, Dad. Give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? Canadian punk. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. This is so much. Why are we getting a music lesson? Get to the dads! Punk is kind of a big genre. I don't care about music. This is why we didn't date Matt sooner. Counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. Can do. I probably won't hear any. All I'm gonna hear is this. Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. Is there even gonna be a mosh pit? I guess. Because it's a punk band. Probably. If a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. Poor Amanda. Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I think I'm just gonna go on a date with Matt. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go on a date with anybody else. I think I'm gonna go on a date with Matt. What if there's gonna be more dads at this date? Ugh, these group dates are gonna kill me. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? I love his arm tattoos. Like, not gonna lie, they're giving. Also this watch, but I feel like his other arm is so bare in comparison because of it. Like, if his watch and his, like, beads and his, like, I think it's a hair tie, were on the other arm, I think it would balance him out a little bit better. Also, this is like a lotus flower or some sort of flower peeking out up here. Peek. Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Honesty is the best policy. Here we go. I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. See? Just being honest is the most dad thing I can do. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Sam, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Ooh, why are you smiling at me like that? Okay, I can do this. Quick question.
Hey, yeah.
Shoot. What is scene? No, why do I ruin it? Like, why does my character ruin every, like, good instance that I set up? I'm, like, doing things, and then all of a sudden he's just like, how could I be the most trash I can be? It's a cute laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people. No, it's too many words. I'm not doing it. We know scene. We know it. We know what it is. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Let's head to the show.